Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Eating with Isotope. And today we've got another, I'm going to say it, we've got another interesting video for you. Yes, really changing things up around here. Right, so what particular pepper do I have today? I have a pepper that's, quite popular at the moment. You're not going to be able to tell what it is from this. It's that kind of teardrop shape to it. And you might be able to make a more educated guess if I told you that the seeds came from Boss. This is, of course, the ghost dropping. You see? That kind of teardrop shape. But I'll let you into a little secret. This ghost dropping is not what it seems. This is actually an accidental cross. Not sure what it crossed with, and there's probably not a lot of point trying to work out what it did cross with. All I know is that I tried a pod earlier in the year and it was quite hot. Now, for a bit of background, for those of you who don't know much about the ghost dropping, it is a cross between a Buchalokia and a lemon drop. So it's an interspecific cross done by Boss Grows about 6 or 7 years ago, I think. It's quite stable. So he's brought it through the generations. He's stabilised it for the phenotype that he wanted. He did everything right in that sense. It just so happens that, accidental cross-pollination happened before the seeds got to me, and I ended up with an unknown hybrid. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see if the flavours of the ghost dropping persist. It's supposed to be heatless. He bred it specifically that way to be heatless. Very interesting concept. You know how much I love in-specific crosses and no heat crosses, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's definitely a pepper that's right up my alley, so to speak. So yeah, I'm gonna cut into it and we'll see what we're dealing with. Okay, here it is. Wow, okay. Some quite unusual texture going on that placenta. There's a lot of oil, water, something dripping around in there. Interesting, I'll probably eat this half. Yep. Looks like plenty of pain awaits me. Okay, I'm back. Here is the section that I've cut off. First of all, smell. Interesting. Smells like it's super hot. Yeah, was a bit too much on an empty stomach, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Okay. Okay, that's strange. So currently, while there's no heat, I know it's going to build up. There wasn't really much flavour right off the bat. There wasn't flavour in the juice. It was more like after I'd started crunching into it, I got some of that lovely red pepper flavour. You can definitely kind of taste like the essence of the Bactum in there. You could tell that there was Bactum in that cross. But what I made an interested expression at was the fact that, oh shit, this is ramping up. I'm just gonna get it out quickly before I can't talk. It tasted like a fucking banana. Oh god. Okay. Okay, we're gonna sit through it. Similar experience to Leopard Reaper in that the heat has kind of come up the back of my throat like a furnace. God, that's quite intense actually. Oh dear. I can feel it at both ends. I don't mean my asshole, I mean my belly. And I have to get some carbs in quick after this, I think. That's potent. Wow, okay, I've never had a pepper do this to me before. So the pain that I'm feeling right now is actually more intense in my stomach than it is in my throat. Whether that's a sign of things to come up, I don't know. I'll tell you what, that's enjoyable. So far anyway. I'm not going to jinx it. I did just jinx it. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. It is definitely burning in my stomach though, which is filling me with a bit of dread. Definitely gonna have to eat something after this. The pain that I'm feeling though in my throat is not overwhelming. It's just kind of there in the background. I don't think it's getting worse. I think this is it. It's weird. It's like my body's telling me that I'm in a load of pain, but I can't feel any of it. I'm getting all the adrenaline from the pain, but none of the actual pain. I'm panicking. It's weird, it's burning from a place that I can't feel. It's like a phantom burn. And I've got the lightheadedness. Whether it's just the anticipation, I don't know. But it's like I'm perfectly coherent right now. My belly is not good though. It burns in there. It burns my belly. Like right where my diaphragm is. Maybe a bit above. It burns in my throat. Kind of. It's more like the top of my mouth now. My palate. I'm sweating. But like I said, the pain isn't really there. It's just it feels like the sensation that I am in pain, but I can't pinpoint where the pain is coming from. This is a really weird one. Okay, well, if you're into unique experiences and you like hot peppers but you don't like really super hot peppers, then try one of them. What peppers can you say taste like banana? Not many. And that was like the skin of the pepper that I was crunching up. Really overwhelming, like banana, artificial banana, but kind of also real banana flavour. Very strange. Never had that in a pod before, but it was unmistakable. Just gonna sit with it for a second and see what happens, but I think it's like going off now. I've got to admit, I've never had that quick, you know, where I've swallowed a pepper. I really hope it doesn't come out. I hate being sick. I'm one of those people that's like terrified of being sick. I think it's called emetophobia or something, but I've got that quite bad. I really don't want to be sick. I don't think that was a purebred ghost dropping. I think there's probably something else mixed into that. Whatever that is, I don't know. But that made for quite an enjoyable eating experience, actually. Very unique. So thank you very much, boss, for sending me those seeds over. Oh god, it's coming up. God, that's horrible. I'm gonna wait and see what happens with my stomach. It doesn't feel good right now. But thank you very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you in the next video.